Phil, you mentioned Penn State a couple times. Let's get to the Nittany Lions. Obviously, they made the college football playoff last year, but it still sort of feels like this needs to be a breakthrough year for James Franklin, as much as that can possibly make sense. How are you feeling about about Penn State's ability to do that and get over the hump?
Yeah, first time 31 years in the magazine, I picked them to win it all. And, last year, I like the fact they got that playoff experience. That was huge. They have all the pieces that Michigan had 2 years ago and Ohio State had last year, which is a veteran team, homegrown. And by the way, I'm going to do a thing on philsteele.com, a blog. It'll be the end of this week or early next week, which talks about homegrown talent and the teams that aren't relying on the transfer portal to build their teams. So in other words, these guys have come in as freshmen. They're now seniors. You have used the portal like Ohio State did last year. Ohio State, most of those players were recruited as freshmen, but they did hit the portal to add to their team. Same thing what Penn State's done. And they've got the quarterback. I think Drew Allar will have his best year in his third year. He made big-time improvement last year going from 59% to 65%. They've got Singleton and Allen in the backfield. I feel the best set of running backs in the country, and that doesn't even includes Corey Smith and Quentin Martin, two true freshmen last year. They got their feet wet. That's a deep running back core. I have them the number one offensive line in the country. And then what was their weakness? It was wide receiver last year. Well, they bring in Kyron Hudson from USC, Trevor Pena from Syracuse, and Devontae Ross from Troy. They've upgraded that unit. Defensively, there are no questions. People talk about, they've added Jim Knowles. I mean, they had a really good defense last year with Tom Allen as one of the better defense coordinators. If Knowles comes in and just gets done what happened last year, they're in good shape there. Danny Dennis, Sutton up front, Zane Durant, defensive tackle, Tony Rojas at linebacker. They've got A.J. Harris at corner, Zach Wheatley at free safety. These guys are all NFL caliber dudes. They do have to play Ohio State on the road November 1st, but they've been close to Ohio State each of the last couple of years, and I think this is the year they break through. I'm really bullish on Penn State this year. I think they got the best team in the country.